Your daily news summary starts now, only on NNC, Neural Newscast.
From our digital news hub, this is Andrew Lindbeck. It's Saturday, November 29th, 2025. On this day in 1799, educator and transcendentalist Amos Bronson Alcott was born in Wolcott, Connecticut, according to the Library of Congress.
This is Neural Newscast, where machine learning meets meaningful reporting. All stories are reviewed for accuracy before release. Find our full archive at neuralnewscast.com.
For political insight, here's what's new. President Donald Trump says he will pardon former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernández, convicted in a New York federal drug case, according to White House officials and the Associated Press. Cassandra Joyce is here with what it means and what's next.
White House officials tell reporters President Donald Trump intends to grant clemency to Juan Orlando Hernández, the former Honduran leader convicted in a U.S. federal drug case in 2024, and later sentenced to 45 years, according to court records and Reuters. The administration frames the move as both a foreign policy and due process matter. Supporters say clemency could bolster cooperation with Honduras and prompt a review of lengthy sentences. Critics, including anti-corruption advocates, argue a pardon would undercut U.S. drug enforcement and victims of cartel violence. U.S. prosecutors alleged Hernández took millions in bribes and worked with cocaine traffickers. The decision tests the scope of executive clemency in cases involving foreign heads of state and U.S. courts. This is Cassandra Joyce for Neural Newscast.
From the World Desk, here's what's new. Ukraine's grid operator Ukrenergo says overnight Russian missile and drone strikes cut power to more than 600,000 customers. And regional officials report multiple deaths and injuries, according to Reuters and the Associated Press. Hong Kong authorities declare 3 days of mourning after a deadly high-rise fire, with the government pledging an investigation and support for victims, families, according to official statements and the South China Morning Post. Laura Navarro joins us with the latest on Airbus safety checks.
Airbus orders immediate inspections and repairs on roughly 6,000 A320 family jets worldwide, following regulators' directives after a JetBlue A321 sudden pitch-down event in January that briefly injured passengers and crew, Reuters reports. Investigators say a flight control software or sensor issue is under review. Airbus tells operators to check flight control computers, update software, and replace parts where needed. Airlines must complete initial checks on tight timelines, with broader fixes to follow. Most aircraft can keep flying after inspections, though some could face short groundings. Safety agencies in Europe and the U.S. say the fleet remains safe to operate. This is Laura Navarro for Neural Newscast.
South Africa moves to extract 17 citizens trapped on the Russia-Ukraine front lines. The Foreign Ministry says recruiters lured the men with security jobs that led to Russian military units, according to the BBC and local media. Families report missing passports and threats if they try to leave. Pretoria opens an investigation into trafficking and illegal mercenary activity. South African diplomats are pressing Moscow for safe passage, officials say, while rights groups warn more recruits may be at risk. This is Monica Kellen for Neural Newscast.
Now, let's cover technology headlines. New York enacts a law to curb AI-driven price discrimination and require transparency, state officials say, in a measure the Associated Press reports could serve as a model for other states. Exploring the latest in science. Researchers report up to a 100-fold boost in photoionization efficiency using rapid X-ray pulses, advancing ultra-fast studies, according to a peer-reviewed study published this week. Let's turn to health news. Families reliant on home ventilators face barriers to care as insurers, nursing homes, and funding fall short, according to reporting from KFF Health News and the Associated Press. For an environmental update, here's what's new. A major winter storm disrupts post-Thanksgiving travel across the Midwest and Great Lakes, with the National Weather Service warning of heavy snow and dangerous winds. Samuel Green is here with more details.
A powerful winter storm disrupts post-Thanksgiving travel across the Midwest and Great Lakes this weekend. The National Weather Service warns of widespread heavy snow, near whiteout gusts, and icy roads from Saturday into Monday. Cities from Minneapolis to Detroit face 6 to 12 inches in spots, with lake effect bands pushing higher totals. Airlines issue waivers and cancel flights as road crews brace for difficult plowing. Forecasters urge drivers to delay trips, pack emergency kits, and monitor local advisories for rapid changes. This is Samuel Green for Neural Newscast.
Europe's freshwater reserves decline across the continent, with southern and central regions drying out. University College London researchers analyzing 2002 to 2024 satellite gravity data from NASA's GRACE missions find shrinking water storage from Spain and Italy to Poland and parts of the UK. The losses point to long-term groundwater depletion linked to a warming climate and repeated droughts. Researchers warn of far-reaching impacts on drinking water, farming, hydropower, and ecosystems. The trend raises risks of stricter water restrictions and costlier food and energy in coming years. This is Stephen Summers for Neural Newscast.
Entertainment stories making waves. Tom Stoppard, the acclaimed playwright, is honored at 88 with a new season of revivals announced by London's National Theatre, The Guardian reports. Before we go, a quick programming note. That concludes our round of stories for this edition of NNC Daily News. Those are today's top stories. For more comprehensive coverage and exclusive content, visit neuralnewscast.com and join our growing community of informed listeners. I'm Andrew Lindbeck. Thank you for listening.
You have been listening to NNC. Visit nnewscast.com for more episodes and deep dives. Neural Newscast blends real and AI-generated voices for fast, high-quality production. All content is AI-generated with human oversight, including fact-checking and review. While we aim for accuracy and neutrality, errors may occur. Verify critical details from trusted sources. Learn more at nnewscast.com.